Hello, Amy Whitney with day 7 of the 28-day Simply Raw Detox. Welcome to the video log. I'm thinking, what is this called? And this about sums up what I'm going to speak about today. So last night we had company over and I was thinking, oh great, I'm entertaining in my own home. There's no stress. I don't have to pack up a cooler and, make the host feel uncomfortable because I'm serving my own food, things like that. So that aspect was great. I mean, of course, people were interested in asking questions, and it was like, it sort of overshadowed some of the conversation because really everybody was just, fascinated with that, anyways. I've heard a lot of people who eat an alternative diet comment about that, like going to parties and going to things, how it's like it can be a bit of a drain because, you want to socialize and you just don't want to be under the microscope all night. But anyhow, it's good to educate. But what I want to speak about, so I went to bed about 3.5 hours later than I would normally go to bed. And today was such a struggle for me. My energy levels are just so low, and normally, say if I had lack of sleep, I would hammer coffee or just fill up on honey or some sort of stimulating trashy food, and just keep having that throughout the day. So today obviously I'm just on doing greens, and I did a lot of juice today. Big salad, avocados, I made some pate, thought maybe that would help. But the moral of the story is I really feel how important sleep is. Now, we can all look up what the benefits of sleep are. It helps every system in your body, especially your immune system and your endocrine system. So chronic lack of sleep leads to ill health. It leads to stress. It leads to imbalance, really. So one night, obviously, is not a big deal, but gee, do I feel it. And like I was saying in the vlog yesterday, everything is so much more raw. So you can sort of normally power through one night with a little bit less sleep, but now it's like, every cell in my body is saying just lay down and sleep. And so that brings me to another point about the detox journey for me. So you hear people say, okay, well, take a nap or go to bed early the next night, or, sort of recover that way, or take it easy or take time out. And I really looked at my life and the way that I have structured it. I've created it. It's, this is not a blame thing, but I'm 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. every single day, 7 days a week on the go. And I'm talking on the go, not just sitting in cafes and going to mothers groups or something like that. I'm ran full on lifestyle. And I have to ask, once again, tying into my video about love, if I really loved someone, would I suggest that they push themselves at that accelerated speed through every single day? Would I suggest that they create something that causes them to have hundreds of emails every day, or, just different social connections and obligations that you attend or that you go to? And I honestly am looking at the way I've structured my life now, and for the first time probably ever in my adult life, I want to give myself a break. I've been going hard now I started working when I was 14 years old. So for, 25 years or whatever that is, I've been going really, really hard. And anybody who's worked with me or anybody who knows my personality type, they know what I'm saying. I'm over the top with it. And so this detox is showing me that I don't have to push myself at 1,000,000 miles an hour, that I can stop and stare up at the magnolia trees, that I can be relaxed when my daughter is walking and looking at every single dandelion on lawns when we're trying to get to the market, that I can breathe and exhale fully and not feel pressure to go through every single motion. I was really slowed down today by the lack of sleep, But in that slowed down mode, it really highlighted the frenzy that I live my life at. The pace that I live at it's not healthy. And I used to think it was exciting, and I was, out there and living, and I had a million things on the go, and obviously I must be, successful, or I must, have a life. I thought I was just being social. I had friends, I had great networks of all sorts of interests, but really at the end of the day, I'm just getting depleted by it. I really can feel it. And more and more, like as I'm running around in this like hurricane of a life that I've created, I'm just thinking, I want to stop and look up at the stars and sit there all night if I want to. I want to slow down. And maybe I'm getting old, I don't know. Maybe that big 40, which is just around the corner, is creeping in, but I think I'm ready to let go of my manic pace. And if my husband ever sees this, he's going to be kissing the ground, because for 7 years now he's been on me about the way I live my life. And just one night of missing 3 hours sleep on this detox, it's really taught me that I don't have to jump out of bed at 5 a.m. and I don't have to return every email within 3 hours, and I don't have to be the support person to every single person that has some sort of issue, from hangnail to, tragedy. I can have my own space and savor my own time, and once again really love myself and treat myself with love. And that might sound cheesy or whatever, but it's coming from my heart. That's really how I feel. So look how wonderful. You see, you look and you go, oh, I've missed 3 hours of sleep, what a bummer. But look what it's created. Look what it's taught me. It's a better way to put it. Look what it's taught me. So thank you so much for sleep deprivation. I feel a bit wiser from it. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow on day 8. All the best. Many blessings.